Salutations, spooks, spirits, and specters, and welcome back to System Shock 2. I have to do some backtracking real quick. Because of course I do. That's what the game's all about. Backtracking. Oh, that's right. I went straight that way.
Radiation hazard. Chemical needed.
The machine mother cannot help you inside the biomass.
Radiation hazard.
Her coldness is not welcome within the warmth of our flesh.
Radiation hazard.
There it is.
You tear our very flesh.
With no thought of compassion, do you think we will sit idly by?
While you corrupt the very womb of our existence.
Radiation
I know
hazard.
there's radiations.
Radiation hazard.
This grotesque implant is covered with pulsing veins.
Research complete.
It's Storm Heart. It does a bunch of stuff, but none of it's good. Good enough to keep around, at least, is what I would be putting it. That is to say, the pros do not come anywhere near the cons.
You seek your associates, but you cannot find them.
You are so very alone. How does it feel
To be lost.
Very large animal. I go back and forth between being fascinated and terrified. The creatures are a remarkable discovery. I could only live long enough to learn more.
Sorry. Let's go with that again.
There's some kind of horrible grinding noise coming from the next area. It sounds like chewing. I think I know what's going to happen here. This is some kind of digestive tract of a very, very large animal. I go back and forth between being fascinated and terrified. The creatures are a remarkable discovery. I wish I could only live long enough to learn more.
here. Oh yeah. Quick save. Yeah, that's I believe there is an easier way of getting up there. From over here. Ah, don't fall. Dang it. Launch me towards. Okay, maybe launching towards is the what's the problem here? Ah! I really hate this. Ah! Go. It's like there's no easy way of doing this. My agility is so high, it's what's killing me. Let's take off the speakers. There we go. Much better. That's what I need. Okay. Quick save, so I don't have to deal with that again. I think that's the only one, by the way. And that's worth it. I don't care. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
We feel you moving inside of us. The sensation is
repulsive.
repulsive.
I'll tear out your spine.
Right. Well, I'm almost out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and go through the audio logs here. And the little research thing, too. Let's do the research thing, too. The worm heart implant. While this implant is powered, the user takes no damage from annelid toxin and will regenerate 1 HP per 30 seconds. Unfortunately, when the implant ceases being powered, or is removed, a great deal of toxin is released into the user's bloodstream. Make sure you have some antitoxin hypos ready. Just take all that off. The implant is a combination of a blood filtering device and a regenerative stimulator, using annelid regenerative tissue as an adjunct. While the implant is worn, it sequesters all annelid venom that the user is subject to, preventing it from acting. Additionally, damaged tissue is replaced quickly by a psychocreative annelid substitute. However, the substitute tissue produces some amount of degradation byproduct, which is itself toxic and sequestered by the implant. However, when the implant loses power or is removed, much of the sequestered venom is released. Recommendation? This device is not recommended for frequent use because of the danger of the toxin damage upon removing the implant. However, its regenerative and toxin protection properties may well be invaluable in a very dangerous situation. But, in my opinion, not worth it at all. Alright, how about those audio logs? I'll replay Plor Claudette, so that way we don't have the grinding noises.
5 minutes ago, one of those large, burly creatures dragged Claudette towards the sound of the grinding. Apparently, the animal uses smaller creatures to help move food along its digestive tract. I tried to help Claudette, but it wasn't even a contest, and I'm ashamed to admit I judged that seeing what happened to her was a vital element of my studies here. I imagine I won't have the opportunity to record any observations when it comes my turn. Besides the parasitic behavior evidenced in the life cycle of the human annelid hybrids, it's becoming clear to me that Shodan has bred the many to use humans for other purposes. First of all, the many clearly has the capability to convert human flesh to energy. It can eat us, but it can also directly use us in the creation of its egg pods. Corpses are fed into some kind of tubular structure, and eggs are birthed through a nearby tube. I've been unable to determine whether the organism is directly converting the corpses into egg structures or not. But it's clear that there's some connection between the nutrient pool we provide and the eggs that are being produced. While I don't understand the annelid life cycle fully, it's clearly extremely diverse. The eggs produce either a male or a female spore. The male, the drones, are wasp-like creatures. The female are worm-like annelids that seek out a host to infect. Following infection, the host begins to transform into a human annelid hybrid. From that point, the life form can take numerous paths. I believe this path is determined by the many itself. The creatures have communicated their need to grow the biomass, so I imagine that biological material is their primary resource. Therefore, each path has costs and benefits. The proto-arachnid is extremely quick and potentially relatively cheap in biomass. The hulking fleshy ones are powerful, but are clearly a larger investment. I've observed only one example of the floating organisms. The only comfort is that the more dangerous organisms are quite costly to produce, limiting their numbers.
And with that, I shall leave it here. So thank you all very much for watching, and ciao for now. Ciao for now.